What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Thanks for watching Not Your Father's Capital. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys all about Cardano. Yes, we're going to get into what Cardano is doing after a hot start, getting off into 2023. We're going to look at the charts, see what price action we have on the day, as well as give you guys a quick overview as we preview what Cardano has in store for 2023. So hit that subscribe button, like this video. It does help get this content out and help grow the channel. So please, I thank you guys for watching, and let's get down into the news. When we look at the crypto bubbles, you can see the markets are basically sideways on the day. No real big movers, nothing really overwhelming, okay? But you can see Cardano currently up plus 4% on the day. So very much sideways trading across the board, all right? So very positive week, though, up 9.5%, and we are seeing a 32% gain on the month. So all of crypto is having a very good month, very good start to 2023. We're seeing a lot of money, a lot of volume being injected, re-injected, if you will, back into crypto, and that's what we need to get off to a good start. More positive days, day after day, keep building, and that is kind of what we are seeing as Bitcoin is setting that record for most positive days. Okay, so let's get into what this is all about. All right, so let's talk about Cardano and basically recovering from the sharp drop we have seen in 2022, falling to 42 cents in July. We continue to hit lows until December 30th and hitting 24 cents. Okay, so that's just extremely discounted Cardano, guys. We are all aware of what Cardano is doing. Whether you believe in there being a Ponzi scheme, and I get a lot of comments about people disbelief within Cardano, but they're still watching this video, guys. People care about Cardano. They like what they're building. They believe. They are all following Cardano because they see the value in the long-term approach that Cardano is taking towards things. All right, so falling from that all-time high of $3 in September 2021, that's a 92% drop off, right? So we are having a very basically turbulent last year and a half when it relates to Cardano, and I can only see things going up from here just because, guys, I've said it from day one as I dollar cost average my way down. The Cardano price point was just too cheap and for what they were doing, and we're going to talk about their ecosystem briefly to illustrate that for you guys. All right, so basically the facts are 56 million transactions, almost 4 million wallets, 4,800 smart contracts, 1,100 projects being built, 1.3 million Twitter followers. All right, so we are seeing a huge following, a huge community as it relates to Cardano, and this is a very large and active community from a development standpoint. All right, so that is why Cardano's market basically skyrocketed in the bull run in 2021, and it seems to be bouncing off of this crash we've seen in 2022. Okay, so now we are going to talk about Cardano's boom. All right, in the bull market, it basically went over $1 over market value in 2017. All right, after plummeting to 2 cents in 2020, when everything basically collapsed due to the onset of COVID-19, and the price has recovered and basically bouncing back to 17 cents. So very similar to what we were seeing as we were at the 24 cent level. So that was just in 2020, guys. So I've talked about it for ad nauseum as it relates to just giving back this bull run gains. Everything is basically flat dating back to 2020. We've just given back everything that we have gained and just gained more and more adoption into crypto, okay? So with all those ups and downs, right? So in just 9 months, Cardano became a top 10 cryptocurrency according to total market capitalization, and that's where we saw the all-time highs getting up into 2021 around $3. Okay, now when we talk about the development, we have to point back to the projects being built on the Cardano blockchain. Okay, so there are 90 main projects that they're listing. However, there are a lot of side projects. All right, so there's lending apps, all right, for peer-to-peer platforms to borrow, lend current cryptos, NFT marketplaces, okay, for audiobooks, digital content. They're building a lot of blockchain technology as they continue to evolve, right? Now they're coming out with metaverse and games, just like all other major cryptos, all right? So this is just continuing to develop this infrastructure and to continue the projects being built on Cardano, all right? Now, it is important to note that 32% of the projects being built are related to the NFT side of things. Okay, so that is very important because that is a significant chunk of the Cardano ecosystem, all right? But we are seeing the growth continue to evolve, continue to be developed and adopted, all right? So that is basically going to happen as they continue relationships and foster initiatives in furthering their blockchain technology, okay? Now, for the final aspect of the strengths that Cardano brings to the table is decentralization of governance. Okay, so the next era is called Voltaire, and that will be further strengthened by building blocks with Cardano, enabling them to be a fully self-sustaining system. So that is basically how you become completely decentralized, is when you basically do not have a significant chunk of your governance by one entity, or a giant chunk composing one entity. All right, so that will be decentralized voting and treasury infrastructure, so that anybody that is a holder can propose changes or updates, and that can be voted on by the community. Okay, so compared to other blockchains, Cardano's development is not super fast. I've talked about it ad nauseum about the low and slow approach Hoskinson is taking, and basically less centralization could slow that approach down and continue to drag on their development. Okay, so we see a lot of projects rush into things, kind of develop beyond their abilities, and that kind of puts them in a standstill with the community, as they have a lot of failures along the way because they rush into things and things aren't truly vetted before they become released and become full circle. All right, so Cardano is greatly suffering by that too, because that creates a lot of competition that they lose out on, because it looks like people are basically skyrocketing and leapfrogging them within the game, but that is just only basically because their duration within their own ecosystem, right? So they've had more time to develop, and Cardano is still very naive in relation to basically cryptos such as Ethereum, right? Solana, all right? So Cardano is almost, as I said, very naive in relation to most other top 10 cryptos within the decentralized finance ecosystem, and basically the premise of a great future is there, okay? And if we just kind of zoom in to where we are today, Cardano in its own right is just not at a level where it can compete with some of the tokens and cryptos that have been around for a long period of time. However, as it relates to the future outlook of Cardano, I view it as very bright, and I just wanted to share with you guys what they are building upon in 2023 as we kick off the new year and continue these substantial days of green ahead. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, not financial advice. Do your own research as it revolves all things financial, and I will see you all in the next video. But remember, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys in the next video.